What's up, agents? Zero here. Welcome back to another Minecraft command block video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to easily set up effect parkour. Now, I'm sure you guys have probably heard of clay parkour. Basically, the way it works is that when you stand on certain colors of clay, it'll give you certain effects. However, because of the way the command actually works, you can use practically any block you want. It doesn't actually have to be specifically clay blocks. And I'm going to be showing you guys how easy it is to actually set up. It takes a lot of work, I'm going to say that much, but it is super easy to set up. And these are literally all the command blocks that you're going to end up needing in order to set this up. You can use more if you want, you can use less if you want, but this is literally all you need. So as you can tell, I've got the command blocks obviously, and to the right of each of the command blocks is a colored concrete block, and on the concrete block is actually a sign saying what each of the concrete blocks actually does. Now, before I actually go ahead and show you guys what the command actually looks like, I'm going to be showing you guys what you need to know in order to use colored blocks. You actually need to use data values in order to get certain colors of the blocks in order to work. If you're not using a colored block, then you're just using the name, and most likely you're going to be using a data value of 0. Well, that actually depends on what kind of block you're using, because there are certain blocks that have other data values. But anyway, this is what you need to know to use color blocks. If you guys will look up data values for other blocks, make sure to just check online, because I'm not going to spend time to read off all of them. So if you're going to use white blocks, you need a data value of 0, and under most circumstances this 0 is 100% optional. However, in order to get this command to work, it is actually required. 1 gives you an orange block, 2 is magenta, 3 is light blue, so on and so forth, with yellow is 4, lime is 5, pink is 6, gray is 7, light gray is 8, cyan is 9, purple is 10, blue is 11, brown is 12, green is 13, red is 14, and lastly, black is 15. And you guys are going to see exactly how all this works once I actually show you guys what the commands look like. And I'm only going to show you one of the commands. And the reason why is because it's practically copy, paste, and edit for each and every one of these commands. You just need to copy your first command, paste it into the next command block, and edit the details in order to get it to do exactly what you want. That is literally all you have to do. So we're going to take a look at this purple one. This is actually jump boost. So this is what it looks like. And I should probably go ahead and mention, for most of these, you are not going to have enough room to put into this window in order to be able to put in the entire command. So what you can do is press this plus button. It'll expand the window out to full size so you can put it in, and this obviously means I can show you the entire command. So you're going to use execute, and then you're going to use your target selector. In this case it's at P, which means it's targeting the nearest player, i.e. me, and then you're going to put in coordinates. I highly recommend that you use 3 tildes, because I've done some experimentation with this and found out there are some really odd things that happen when you use anything other than tildes, and yeah, that is what they're called. The squiggly lines are called tildes. Then you want to put in detect. Detect, under most circumstances, is an optional part of the execute command. However, in order to get this command to work, you actually need to use the detect. The way the detect works is it looks for a space around the target, in this case at P yet again, to determine what to do. So in this case it's detecting 1 block below me, because the second tilde has a -1 and the rest of the tildes are just normal. Then it's looking for concrete 10. This is our data value. This is what's looking for our purple concrete block. And then you put in a second command, and the reason why you're doing this is because this is what's actually running. So the execute just runs the command based on certain criteria. The second part is just the normal command itself. So in this case, effect at P. This time it's giving me a jump boost for 2 seconds and amplifier of 4. And true just basically means it's hiding the particles. I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's the way the command is run. So that is practically all you need to know to be able to set up the rest of the commands. I'll go ahead and show you guys what the rest of them look like. So this time you have yourself detect concrete block 3, which this is detecting light blue. This gives us a levitation effect. This one gives us a speed effect. It's looking for data value of 5, which is line, giving us speed, so on and so forth. And you can use any command you want. This one I have set up for the red block to use /kill. You're not going to see it until I actually show you this a little bit later because I'm currently in creative mode. This one just teleports us up and down. I have all these examples set up. So if I go ahead and stand on this purple block, as you can tell, now I have jump boost. So now I can jump right up here. Very simple to understand. This light blue block, as I mentioned before, gives us a levitation effect. If I go ahead and get onto these line blocks, instant speed. Very simple to understand. And again, I'm in creative mode, so the red block is not going to do anything. But once we get inside of there, you'll see how it works. Orange block, this is just going to teleport us up 3 blocks. The blue block is just going to teleport us down 3 blocks. So if I go ahead and stand here, it just teleports me up. And that just teleports me down. Now let's go ahead and get into the fun stuff. This massive cube right here. So I've got this set of command blocks, which is going to set up all the parameters in order to be able to get me in there. And these are just being used to determine if I've reached the goal in order to complete the parkour inside. Yes, there is parkour inside. And before I go ahead and get in there, I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going to be releasing Half Heart Challenge to MCPDL before too long, and once it's uploaded, I'm going to be working on my next map, and this exact concept, the whole effect parkour thing, this is what my next map is going to be. I'm currently debating between 2 different names for the map. I'm not going to say what names I'm looking into, but I have 2 different names of which I'm currently looking into for calling this map, and it's using this exact concept right here. Once you see what's inside here, you're gonna understand what this next map is gonna be all about. So anyway, let's go ahead and go inside, and as you can tell, we are now inside of the room, and as you can tell, we have some blocks floating all around us, which is what's going to create the parkour for us. And I said I was going to show you guys the red blocks because we were in creative, it didn't do anything. So let me go ahead and step off. And there you go. And yeah, there's currently a little bit of a bug inside of Minecraft itself that causes the player to end up getting killed occasionally twice. There's nothing I can do about that. I might be able to work a bug fix if I know how to do it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this parkour. So as you can tell, green gives us speed, purple gives us jump boost, and we need to make our way all the way over to these pink blocks up on either side. These are our goals, and we can go practically in any direction we want because of the way I have the parkour set up. These gray blocks right here, they don't do anything. They're just there for platforming, and if you couldn't tell, we spawned on the brown block. So let's go ahead and get through this parkour, and this is not easy for me to get through, but I'm going to do my absolute best to get through it, and I'll show you guys exactly how this ends up working. So if I go ahead and land on here, there we go, and there we go. I just beat the parkour. It's not my first try beating the parkour. I've had several attempts. Most of them were fails, but it's my first on-camera attempt, which was a success, as you can obviously tell. So you guys have a pretty good idea of how this is all going to end up working. Again, this is what my next map is going to be, and you guys understand the mechanics of how this is going to work. Obviously, I don't have absolutely everything inside of that cube to go ahead and show off, but you guys at least get the idea. But other than that, that's actually where I'm going to end off the video. Now, before I go ahead and do that, I'm going to go ahead and mention that there will be a world download in the description if you guys want to check this out for yourself. In fact, if you guys decide you want to, you are more than welcome to go inside this cube, completely dismantle the entire parkour set, and then set up your own parkour instead. Now, the one thing you are going to have to keep in mind is that you're going to actually have to set up this yourself, which not exactly the easiest command to be able to set up, but I'm sure if you guys work at it, you guys can probably figure it out yourself if you just look inside the command box. But yeah, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end things off. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. Or more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.
Yeah.